Hi everybody, my name is Alex Hughes. I'm the manager of a project called 100 Families WA. I want to do a show and tell about this platform that we've produced. It's called Welcome to Our World. Now, 100 Families WA is a action research project. So it's a project that's walked alongside 400 families in Perth in Western Australia to find out what they are experiencing in their lives of hardship and disadvantage, and what we can do as community, as sector, as government to help improve that. Now, to get to the Welcome to Our World platform, go to Google or any other search browser and type Welcome to Our World, 100 Families, and it should be, the first link at the top, and you're greeted with this. So this is the entry page. It's a revolving drone shot of Perth. Now you can click the sound and enter. So you land on this page with a quote. By clicking enter, you're making a conscious decision to enter into the family's worlds. There will be, in a minute, I'll scroll down, 4 doors, so 4 families to select and to learn more about. This page really gives you information about what the project is, what the platform is about, and how to use it. But I'll show you rather than just read that to you. These are the 10 partners. So these are the 10 partners involved in the project. And these are the 4 doors. So we have Brianna on the right, who's an Aboriginal family member. We have Carol, who's a grandparent carer. We have Sam, who's living homeless. And we have Joe, who's a single mum. So I'll select Joe, and we've entering into Joe's world, getting closer to her and what she's going through. So on the left, there's a pathway that we'll be traveling down, and you can jump to any point if you want to skip ahead. But if we scroll down, we hear more about Joe's background. So it's spoken by Joe and what she is going through and where she's come from. We also hear about her vision for the future, what she wants. And again, by clicking play, you hear Joe read it for herself.
I have always longed for a happy and close family. I didn't have much of this growing up. In fact, my childhood was full of sad experiences.
I'll stop that there so you can listen to that in your own time. But just to let you know, it was important that this was developed authentically. So it's been developed with families, and the people reading are family members going through these experiences. And obviously the content this is based on are the 400 families who are living in entrenched disadvantage or hardship. So as we scroll through, we start the journey, and we can read about some different situations that Joe is going through. You can choose which side of the journey you go through. So there's options depending on what you're interested in learning more about. But if you keep scrolling, you'll always get the kind of A option. Here you'll hear from Joe again, so you can click play and she'll tell you more about what she's going through.
I want to save my relationship with my partner, so I am trying to find out if there is a free service he can access to.
And on the side, as you're listening, there's images about the situation she's currently in at that point. And if you hover over the images, they turn to color, and if you hover over the orange dots, they give you more information, which is based again on those 400 families. So scrolling further down, there's different components to the journey you'll hear more about. And if you go all the way to the end, then that's the end of the journey for Joe, and you can select another family if you want to hear more about them. If you want to know more about the calls to action, so what you can do as either a community member or a person working in policy or somebody who's delivering services, then you can look at these, and these calls to action give you some real clear guidance to go away with. Now further down there's a reflection question, so we ask you a question that we'd love to know more about from your points of view, what you think we could be doing differently as a community, as a sector, as government, to improve the situations for these families. And you can tick which perspective you're coming from. And finally, to continue the learning journey and connect to 100 Families WA, you can subscribe to our newsletter. So just put in your name and your email address. And you can also download our report, our summary report, and a lived experience framework if you're interested to know more about how to work with people who have lived experiences. There's much more resources on our website, so you can click here to go there. Yeah, and we really want this tool to be used as widely as possible. So we feel it's going to be useful for those who are wanting to develop policy, to develop good service or good supports, or for just creating more awareness in community about what families living in poverty, in hardship, in disadvantage are going through. So please do share and spend time looking at this platform. And yeah, thanks for listening. If you ever want to get in touch to ask a question or to make a comment, our email address is at the very bottom. And yeah, happy to chat. Thanks. Bye.